To the night, the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship double main event. Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, with Kenny Omega picking up the victory with a one-winged angel on Ospreay for the win.
Yeah, so again, this match was a war. And by now, I'm sure everyone have heard about it. Everyone have at least seen something about the Ospreay and Omega match, and I can't do it justice. I can't break it down match spot for spot and explain why it was so beautiful. The attention to detail in this match was great. The storytelling, the physicality, there's a lot of things that you'll never forget. Of course, here's Kenny when he's peeking his head through the broken table where he smashed Ospreay's head into it. It was just brutal. I mentioned earlier about Carl Anderson being a different animal in Japan. Kenny Omega, this was not AEW Kenny Omega. He had the Sephiroth gear, the Sephiroth one-winged angel music. He just looked like a menace. He looked, like he was ready for war. And we all, it kind of went viral, their promo towards each other at the beginning before this match. And I think Omega even mentioned after it, like, a lot of what Ospreay said was true, but, he's not giving up his spot. He's not giving up the title of best wrestler in the world. So if Ospreay has to suffer for Omega to continue to be on top, Omega will let Ospreay suffer. And I just love that story.
Selfish.
I love that just that, again, like I said, this is a storyline that's been building for years. They've been subtly, sending shots at each other for years. So to see this match play out and to see Kenny win, which again, you guys know I predicted Ospreay to win. I did not think Kenny would win. But to see him win really made me happy because, for a couple reasons. One, he got revenge for Kota Ibushi, which again, if you paid attention, Ospreay did play a hand in taking Ibushi out, which kind of led to a lot of his health. Spiral. Yeah, a lot of the health issues down the line. Even though you can't really blame it on Ospreay, but I get why, from a storytelling element, Omega is blaming Ospreay, and it had its crazy spots and stuff, but I do not think this was. Both of these guys get accused of not being as good as they are and just being gymnastics, and all of that. This match was not that. This match was physical. This match was emotional.
It was brutal.
It was great. I was groaning at some of the stuff that they were putting each other to. The DDT on the top of the apron where he kind of bust Ospreay open in the first place. It was just so many great moments that I can't really ever explain just how high I am on this match. As a matter of fact, this is definitely one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Seriously, I don't say that lightly. So this is as close to perfection as you get. And like I said, he got revenge for Kota Ibushi, but he also got it in like dramatic fashion with that too. Because before he gave him the one-winged angel, he hit him with the Kamigoye, one of my favorite finishers ever, the knee to the face, Kota Ibushi style. So, and, right before that, Ospreay was kind of like, he spit at him. He was like, kind of with a final FU going out in the fashion that you would expect someone like Ospreay to go out. He's so proud. Of course he would go out like that in the last act of defiance. So, and then I love Kenny winning also because, you know what? It guarantees they're going to do it again. Whether it's in the USA, whether it's AEW, whether it's a New Japan show, whether it's in at Forbidden Door 2 if they decide to do it, who knows? The point is we're going to get Ospreay and Omega again at some point, and they're probably going to do even better. Because I heard, apparently, from what I'm hearing now, since they are planning to do this again down the line, they actually held some things back. Wow. That's the thing. That's amazing to think about. That people are saying this is one of the greatest matches they've ever seen, and they held things back. So I can't wait to see what happens next.